Hi guys, I'm doing a foundation review, which I'm very excited about. This is not a new foundation by any means, but it's something that I recently got into and like the brand I was excited about and stuff, so I thought I would just do a review. Maybe you'll find it helpful, or it'll get like 4 views. But this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is not Demi Moore. Nope, Drew Barrymore's brand. I love Drew Barrymore. I've been following her lately, and I remember watching when she went on Tati's channel, and I'm pretty sure this is the foundation she used. And I don't know why, I just really wanted to try out more stuff from her brand. It is cruelty-free, and it just looks so luxurious, even though it's pretty affordable. They sell it at Walmart. But I have some information about this. We're going to try it on. Hopefully I got the shade match right. But let's get into some of the info, the claims, and then we're going to try it on and do a wear test. So technically it's the first impressions. I know most people are like, oh, try it for a week or so, and then you'll see how you like it. But for me, a lot of people are like, oh, try it with a sponge and then a brush and this and that. I only use a sponge or my fingers. That's literally all I use. I use my fingers for like tinted moisturizers, and I use a sponge for any kind of foundation product. And if it doesn't work that way, I'm not going to use it. So I only really need one day. I can let you know if it breaks me out later on. There is an ingredient in this that makes me very worried, so we will get into that. But I do have my cats closed in my room for the moment because they like being with me, but they don't like being enclosed. So we'll see if they make lots of noise, but let's get into it. So this is $14 on the Flower Beauty website. Obviously Walmart is going to sell it, I feel like, a little bit different prices depending if there's like a sale or something. I don't know. There are only 15 shades, which is not great. It is buildable. I couldn't find where it said, if it said like, medium coverage, full coverage, whatever. I'm assuming it's just, this is buildable, so maybe it's like light to medium. I don't know. It is a luminous makeup, so I'm assuming it's going to be on the lighter side. Usually luminous isn't as full coverage, but at the same time 15 shades is not great. It doesn't go that light, and it also doesn't go that deep, so I do feel like she needs like to double that. 30 shades is good, but like 15, come on. Drew Barrymore, you're better than that. This is the shade Ivory L2. Like I said, I think that's the second lightest. It might be the third. It's 1 fluid ounce. It has a nice cap, a cute little pump, so like they try to make it look very nice. It is glass packaging. I do think they could reduce the packaging for the environment, but it's glass, so that's better than plastic. So the claims are that it's luminous and it has a nude skin feel. It's lightweight, breathable, buildable, it's easy to blend, and it's long wear. It even says right here, all day wear. It's already almost 12:30 in the afternoon because I had a late start today, but we will wear this as long as I can, and we'll see if it lasts. It is not too hot today. I think it's like in the 80s, early 80s, low 80s. It has SPF in it, SPF 18, which, whatever, like, I use SPF in my moisturizer, so I don't really need SPF in my face makeup, but it has titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, which I'm on board with, but it also has octinoxate, which is not a physical SPF, but a chemical SPF, I think, unless I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong though. So that's kind of annoying, and it also has beeswax in it, which I should have figured out before I bought it. Honestly, if I knew it had beeswax in it, I wouldn't have bought it. When I was double checking all my information before I filmed this morning, I saw that and I was like, oh crap, because I'm allergic to beeswax. Any kind of moisturizer or lip balm, I get hives, I turn red, it's really bad, but beeswax in a couple of the Glossier products I use, and they don't cause a problem for me. So I'm hoping this will just be like such a minor amount. It is low in the ingredients list that maybe it won't cause a problem for me. So I wet my sponge. I am using a fake beauty blender sponge, whatever. I chose that because, like I said, that's the only way I do it. But also, Flower does have a purple sponge, and I'm assuming that's how they want you to use it. I'm gonna spray a little bit of spray on my face because I do have drier skin. I should have let you know that, shouldn't I? I have dry, I'd say combination, leaning dry skin. I do get breakouts. My skin's actually doing pretty well right now thanks to Halo Kiwi. But you can see I have some like redness here, scarring and things like that. Okay, so I got about 2 pumps out. I don't think I'll need that much, but with a sponge you never know. Oh, also I meant to say this is rated 4 out of 5 stars on the Flower Beauty website. So that's pretty impressive. It feels like a normal texture. The coverage actually looks better than I was expecting. It feels like here it's not too watery, it's not too thick. It doesn't have any visible shimmer, so even though it's luminous, that's what I was looking for. Like, I always want something dewy, glowy, but doesn't have like pieces of like little particles of shimmer in it. I am actually surprised that it has this much coverage. I was expecting it to be a little bit lighter. For me, I mean, this is totally more than enough than I would normally use. It's kind of on par, I'd say, with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, coverage-wise, and she said it's buildable. She said. the brand said. Yeah, but I think that gave me like a really nice coverage. You could see the glow. Like, it's definitely not matte in any way, shape, or form. I actually think the shade match is pretty good. I'm actually impressed with my shade matching ability. I bought this online. I think it looks nice. Like, I really like the dewy finish that it's giving me. It says lightweight finish, right? Lightweight and breathable. It feels lightweight and breathable, but it does feel like I have something on my face. So I've tried foundations and like tinted moisturizers that feel like nothing. This you could feel you have makeup on, but it's not like a heavy makeup. It's just, you know that there's something there. I'm gonna pop a little bit of Our Mess Uncover Up under my eyes. I'm loving this concealer. I know they just came out with an Uncover Up foundation. Ugh, it's gonna be so expensive, but Our Mess is like such a nice brand. I think this looks fantastic. I'm gonna do very minimal makeup today. I only needed 2 pumps. I'm sure you'd need less if you used your hands or a brush. I do feel like this will get messy. You can already see the foundation kind of building up in the spout. The spout. Is that the word? I don't know. I don't think it's great for travel because it is glass, but I don't really travel, so I don't really care. So right now, I actually really like, I'm gonna use my magnifying mirror just to double check that I really like it. My nose, okay, my nose is looking dry, but I did get a little tiny bit of sunburn on my nose, and I think that's why it looks dry. It's gonna start peeling any day now. Other than my nose, everything looks pretty darn good. I actually feel like my pores don't look that big. Like, I have pretty major pores in my nose and on my inner cheek. And I actually feel like it looks good. Like, I feel like it doesn't exaggerate them. It's not like minimizing them or anything. But I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup, come back, give you some more details of how I'm feeling, how makeup applies on it, and then we will check back throughout the day. Okay, so I'm done with the rest of my makeup. I love this glow. I did put a tiny bit of Glossier Haloscope on just up here and here, but oh my gosh, guys, I'm like loving this foundation actually. Like, it is definitely, I can already tell you right now, not something I would wear every single day because it is just too much for me. I wear makeup like once every 2 weeks at this point in my life, so it's a lot for me, but I love it. Like, I think it looks fantastic. I actually feel a little shiny. No, I have more dry skin, so I am gonna powder. I'm gonna use the new Juno powder. I haven't used this in a video yet. This is the Juno & Co. Juno Blur Makeup Setting Powder in the shade Brighten. Yeah, I'm gonna try a little bit of that. I have used it before, I just haven't used it in a video. It's pretty freaking fancy, and it has like one of those like trampoline little thingies in it. I'm gonna take my tiny itty bitty little setting brush here and just take what's in the cap, because I don't need a lot of this. I don't have super, like I said, I'm only gonna do this right here. I learned this from Monica Blunder, who is an amazing makeup artist. Just right in the areas that might look a little bit shiny and under the eyes. Just, that's it. Because I don't want to like overdo, like I'm not trying to set it a lot. Just take down that shininess. Like, you can already see it took down that like kind of shiny oily thing, and I do have a lot of lights on me, so that's kind of exaggerating it too. But yeah, this powder is nice so far. I really like it, and I like the yellowish tone to it too. I think that's all I have to say for right now. I really think it looks super nice. I am gonna take a picture in natural, like I said, a couple pictures, maybe some footage, so that you guys can really see what that looks like, because that's usually the most honest like view of a foundation in my opinion. On. I should probably take them off for this part of the video, but I've been wearing this foundation for approximately 2 hours now, maybe an hour and a half, and I feel kind of shiny. It is hot in here. I had to turn the air off to film another video. I think it actually still looks really, really good. Let me take a picture with the flash, because this does have SPF. I still think it looks good. What do you guys think? It definitely looks dewy. Like, this is not going to be a friend for you if you have oily skin. I do kind of want to touch up just a little right here, but it's also just because it's warm and I turn the air off. Like, I know that's why. If I had the air on in a normal environment, it wouldn't feel this way. So I already know, like, this is not, like, when I'm in the hot weather, I don't want to wear foundation in the first place. I just don't. So I wouldn't wear this in, like, super hot weather, but I think it's holding up. I think it looks so good. Like, I think my skin looks really smooth and kind of like blurred, but still dewy and like luminous, but without like exaggerating things I don't want to exaggerate. I actually looks really nice. So far I'm super impressed. Like, I have no complaints. The price is good. The one complaint actually is they do need to expand the shade range. But other than that, I don't think I have any complaints. I wish it was vegan. The beeswax doesn't seem to be bothering me yet, but I do wish it was a vegan formula. I think it looks good, and it held onto my blush pretty nicely. My blush is still showing from what I can see, and yeah, so far so good. We will check back. Okay, it's been 5 hours since I've had this foundation on. I went and ran some errands and did some stuff where I was like sweating and out of breath. I feel like I still am, but I still think it looks really good. It definitely feels a little bit right in here, just that like, not oiliness, but like you feel shiny and then you look in the mirror and it's not that bad. That's how it feels. But I'm in natural light right now and I still think it looks so nice. I looked back at those pictures I took earlier in the footage I got in natural light, like when it was like a half hour after I applied it, and it looked so nice. Like, I really think it looks really nice. Like, it seems to be lasting. It's not like wearing off. I'm pretty impressed. So like I said, it's only 4 hours, so all day wear, but when something says all day wear, what does that mean? Does that mean 7 to 8 work hour day? Or does that, like, is that 9 to 5? Or is that like 9 to 11:30 if you go out? Like, I don't know what that means. But so far, so good. I'll probably take it off around 7:30 just because Bachelor in Paradise comes on tonight at 8, and I like to be relaxed when that comes on. I can't relax when I have makeup on. So at 7:30 I'll probably take it off, which will have me at around 7.5 hours of wear, which I feel like is a normal work day, school day. I think it looks really good. I would totally wear this again as of right now. Okay. Also, you like my shirt? You should. If you don't know what this is from, you're either too old or too young. Okay, I'm in bed and I look a mess. And I was attacked, so if my foundation's bad here, that's why I was attacked by one of my kittens on accident, but still. I think the foundation still looks really good. It definitely still looks a bit shiny just right in my T-zone, which I feel like is normal. Like I said, I was doing a lot today, so that's why. But I normally look super shiny right now, and all that's shiny is kind of like my nose, but my nose is humongous, and it like reflects light, so that's probably why. So it's about 6:30 right now, so I have another hour to go, and then we'll see what it's like. I'm pretty impressed. I really like it. I'd still 100% recommend it. I like it a lot. I think if you have any level of skin except for really oily, I think you'll probably really like it. It doesn't sink into wrinkles or lines too, I want to mention. Like, I have quite a lot of lines on my forehead and here, and it doesn't like crease or crinkle in there. There is an area right around here that kind of looks dry, but that tends to happen around my mouth with a lot of foundations. It's definitely not a deal breaker for me. Is this like the perfect like holy grail foundation that's like blowing me out of the water? No, but it's really, really, really nice. I'd say it's really on par with the Physicians Formula Healthy Skin, only I feel like it's a bit more dewy. That one's more like a natural finish. I would say this is definitely more of like a luminous dewy finish, but it's not overly dewy or overly shiny or anything like that.